Good morning, day 22. Today we're going to work on this decorative box up on the roof. There's no measurement, but I'm assuming this distance is 2 feet. So we'll get started. I'll show you. Good thing I flipped the page. I thought it was a box, but it turns out it simply just runs back to the roof.
All right, starting the process. I'm going to try and cut it all down here. These, what I'm throwing up now, they're the rafters, we'll call them. Okay, so the key to this box now is you can see this here dimension line. That's the build out of this front window. Has to line up with this. That's important. So what I'll do, I'll measure to the exterior of the building to this corner. That is 74 inches. I'm going to add 6 inches, so 5.5 plus 3/8. I'm going to add 6. So 7'2" plus 6 is 7'8". Then I'm going to add the overhang, which is 2'4". So I have 6'8" plus 2'4". That equals 9 feet. So from the corner of the fascia board there, I need to come in 9 feet, and I'll be perfectly in line with that corner. Spot on. Yeah, okay, there it is. What's interesting is the box doesn't start back there, it starts right above the beam here. Fun fact, when you're working alone, don't give your ladder the opportunity to run away from you, otherwise I'm stuck up here. Okay, so from here to the mark I made is 41 3/8. Okay, now I need to find the edge of the beam. So 2 foot, this is a 2'4" overhang. So 12 5/8 and 12 5/8 is 25 1/4 plus the 4 inches, 4 1/8, 25 1/4, 29 3/8. That should be plumb up from the beam. I'll double check. Measurable. Okay, it's pretty much spot on. So this is going to be the outline of the box. Okay, so I'm building the stub wall. The height of the stub wall, total height, was 24 inches. So this is going to be a total of 24 inches less a strong 3 inches for the plates. And the reason I say a strong 3 inches for the plates is I'm short one stud. one of the plates are on a 412 angle. I'll have to go cut one more. So like I was saying, the length of the studs, length of all these studs are 24 inches, less strong 3 inches for the two plates, plus subtract another 3.5 for the width of the rafters. That's all I've done. Now we'll take this guy and we'll fasten him to my line here. Sure is nice having this roof to work off. Now keep in mind, I have to keep this up a 1/2 inch because of the 412 angle. Okay, now I'm looking for the rafters to nail into. That's that part. So now this is, we'll call it the lead rim. Now what I want to start thinking about is I want each one of these rafters that I'm going to put on to fall on a rafter below the sheeting. So from the edge I come over, let's go 15.5. So that's 15.5. 2-foot centers. So this here is the edge of that rafter. I lay out the rafters as they would be below the sheeting. And this is where I'll put each rafter. Okay. Okay, I gotta get a level a sec. We're gonna fasten this first rafter. Oh, that might be too much. Easy now. Yeah, way too much. On the front here is 8'10". For this rafter ends. lay these out. 1 foot 3.5. 1 foot 3.5. Plus 2. 3 foot 3.5. 5 foot 3.5. 7 foot 3.5. And you can see my staples. I'm right on the router. Make somewhat of a wall here for the exterior to be fastened to. Okay. Have to do I have to put a block underneath the sheathing here, and I'm going to put a block underneath the sheathing here and here to support this. So I'll need 3 blocks underneath after. Block for here, 1 more stud. 13 3/4. So I don't have any math on this block. I'm just trying to fill. It's just too big of a gap for exterior siding. Okay, we'll sheet the front. Have the sheet to the exact size. Okay, let's hang on here. It's pretty calm. It's quite calm up front. Okay, well maybe not. Oh boy. Okay, let's hope for the best here. That was successful. I want this to hit 1 inch. Because I'm expecting smart trim. And the roofers like to want their flashing out to here, so the smart trim slips underneath. this is a pretty good indicator as to how, oh, I gotta bring it forward. Yeah. Anyways, this is a good indicator as to how square your box is. Inch, okay. And an inch. Okay. Oh, forgot to cut that. So these I'm putting on here, they're temporary, so that the flashing, when they put it on, they tuck their flashing up against here, puts pressure on the flashing. I hope. That's how it looks now it's done. Okay, whew. It is howling up there, or out there. Now I come from the bottom and I staple from the bottom up, making it impossible for this box to leave the building. Like that. Okay, so we're cutting out the bottom sills. Anywho. That is actually exactly how, that's exactly how a hinge nail looks. I just had to pull that one obviously because it was indoor, but that's how they all look. That's what holds these plates, these walls down when I jack them. That hinge nail tilts and bends. It's an awesome thing. Okay, so now we finished the top part of the doors. So the way I do that, I don't need that on the ladder. Put these three parts where I can reach them. This here is a, we'll call it a trimmer, I guess. This now is where I fasten my scab. Okay, this guy should be 34, 17, 16 and a quarter. 16 and a quarter. Looks like we have a rogue nail here. Take care of that in a sec. Okay. $17 and a quarter. Sorry, 16 and a quarter. And so on. All right, just packing up here. I got all the sills in all the doors. This is a recess for the fridge. All the sills are in. I need more studs, so that's why there's these gaps here. This here is actually a double pocket door. The RO on this is a little weird. 2 2.6s, which is 30 inches, so there's two 30-inch doors. That adds up to 60, and typically on a pocket door, so the door is here and the pocket portion is here, you have to allow for 1 inch of jamb on a typical pocket door. However, you can picture, this will be the pocket portion, so the door will slip into a pocket here, and then you have the two slab doors. There's no jamb where these two meet, so therefore you don't need to add the inch. I add a quarter for a gap in these doors. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's the only thing I add to the RO of these pocket doors, is a 1/4 inch. Anyways, thank you for watching. You all take care and have a good day. Bye for now.